In the following scene, you will see a dendritic cell interacting with a mRNA vaccine particle. So the dendritic cell will absorb the RNA inside the vaccine particle, and then it will produce viral spike proteins of the COVID virus. And after that, it will turn into this, a dendritic cell that has placed the viral spike proteins on its exterior and is releasing warning chemicals to signal other cells of danger. In part 2, the dendritic cell from the previous animation will search for helper T cells. So the thing about helper T cells, there is a helper T cell for each single disease that you will encounter in your life and in the future. Right? So in this case, the dendritic cell looks for the corresponding helper T cell that will help the body fight the coronavirus. So in the animation, it is shown that the dendritic cell interacts with all kinds of helper T cells until it eventually reaches the corresponding one, which is the red one in this case. And then after that, the helper T cell becomes activated and then will go in search of a B cell, the antibody factory of the immune system. This is an activated helper T cell, which was activated by the dendritic cell, as it will help in the fight against the coronavirus if it were to invade your body. So first of all, the activated helper T cell initiates the cloning process. This will be continued until sufficient clones are made. So after that, clones will be sent all over the body through the lymph vessels in search of a corresponding B cell. These B cells are extremely similar to helper T cells, as they are also corresponding to each and every disease that you will encounter. So once the helper T cell finds the B cell, it'll activate the B cell and instruct it to produce antibodies. So in the following animation, you will see the activated B cell from the previous scene. It will clone itself until sufficient clones are made. So these clones will produce antibodies, which will circulate around your bloodstream and fend off any current invaders. However, once a period of time has passed, most of these clones will kill themselves, and some will remain there as memory B cells. These memory B cells create low amounts of antibodies which circulate around your bloodstream, and this makes you immune to the virus, as the memory B cells remain there for a really long time. That's why they're called memory B cells, because it's like your immune system remembers the virus and how to defeat it. So in case any of you don't know what antibodies are. Antibodies are proteins which latch onto the invaders, and then they allow the cells of the immune system to target them easily, and they can wipe out entire invasions really quickly. So that's it. The mRNA vaccine allows first of all, the dendritic cell to take samples of the viral spike proteins, and then the dendritic cell then activates the helper T cells, and then the B cells, and then this is the final product of the mRNA vaccine. So it releases low amounts of antibodies and makes you immune to the virus. In conclusion, the mRNA vaccine provides immunity from the coronavirus through 4 major steps. First of all, the dendritic cell absorbs the particle and turns it into a viral spike protein. Second, the dendritic cell interacts with helper T cells to activate them. And then third, the helper T cells interact with B cells. And then fourth, the B cells clone themselves and turn into memory B cells and create low amounts of antibodies which circulate around your body, providing immunity. So I hope this video has explained it well to you, and I hope you also enjoyed. Thank you.